At this point, Ben Roethlisberger is straight dust. Last week against the Bengals, he performed a lot of lowlights, a lot of follies, a lot of bad plays, off the mark on a lot of his throws, just horrific. Some of them were straight comical, and I'm not the only person saying this. This is pretty much just about everybody on social media, Twitter, everywhere, regular mainstream media. Everyone knows his goose is cooked. This should be his last year with the Steelers, hopefully. But we're going to watch some of these blunders. It's probably going to be more of a comedic film study than your average one. We're going to have a little fun with this, but we're going to dial up that tape. Here's the first play. We got Ben in shotgun, and we're going to go ahead and run it here. Steps back. He's got one guy running slant out of it, two guys kind of running like a slant / post, and they're all just dragging over the middle. He's got a little bit of pressure, but where does he wing the ball to? Not in the vicinity of any of his players. And really, I mean, honestly, if you're playing devil's advocate here, actually, I mean, it's really hard because if you hit one of the underneath guys here, you're probably good. You're probably all right. Where he went with the ball was kind of not good, and he kind of panicked kind of quick. He still had some steps here. He probably could have turned it a little bit and dropped it to Juju. Possibly might have got batted down the worst. Got a little bit of happy feet there. Kind of got a little helter-skelter. And the ball ultimately goes in a weird spot. Missing his whatever target. The grass or whatever. But Juju probably had a chance to get the target. Whoever's that in the middle. Maybe that's Chase Claypool or Claypool's up top. So, yeah, he had options there. He could have been a little bit more patient. Would have been all right. Could have attempted a pump fake. That might have helped him a little bit better. But, man, that ball was sailing. Like, I can't really come up with an excuse for this, really. I mean, just should have been a little bit more patient. Scan the field a little bit better. Maybe try to pump fake. How many steps he takes back? 1, 2, 3 to step back to throw. When he throws, what is it, like 2 yards away? That blitzing defender? 2.5. He's already rear back to chuck it. He's already made his decision. Which means he's making his decision around here. Which is even farther away. I don't know what's going through his head. This ball just went randomly out there. Unless they're running wrong route, wrong timing or something. I don't see it. But again, this play just started. And he's whipping back 2 steps and just throwing the ball in like outer space right now. I don't know what's going through his head. What kind of future Hall of Fame quarterback does a thing like this? But it's ugly. Another play, another blunder. We're going to run it. Roethlisberger drops back. Steps up in the pocket a little bit. Looks good, all right. Everything looks fine right now. Chucks it deep. Way over the wide receiver. Devil's advocate. I get it. You got to think of it this way. It's tight coverage. You want to throw it in the end zone. You want to make sure your wide receiver can run to the ball to make the play. You don't want it too far back. You don't want the DB to be able to snatch her up. So it's kind of a safe throw there. But again, it's too far for him to catch up to it. Watch it in real time. Yeah. It just overfires. That's a misfire right there. It's a misfire. Trying to get the target. Hopefully, his wide receiver could have outran the cornerback to get there. Just a little too much arm. But it's not a super blunder. This one is the play of plays. This is the funny one that we saw all over social media. So he drops back, steps up, and he's trying to throw a pass. Kind of does a pump fake, throws again, and it just gets chucked for the pick. Gets hit right out of his arms. So bam. He's trying to get it downfield. Holds on too long. Like, thing is, you throw this pump fake, right? Look where you're at right now. You're not in a good spot. Do you really think you got enough time to get the ball out here? Obviously, you don't. You don't. Look, you reel back. You rear all the way back. You take the hit. Ball chucks out. INT. Another blunder by Roethlisberger. He's really impacting the offense. Obviously, the offensive line is too. I did the Najee Harris video the other day, and the offensive line is pretty damn bad. Roethlisberger's pretty damn bad. It's not looking good. It's comical. It's very comical. You're seeing him drop back. His pocket presence isn't that good. We saw it on this play. We saw it on the first play we covered. And just, he's getting rattled a little bit, making bad decisions off of that. Timing's off. Arms off. Distance on his ball's off. He's overthrowing guys. And we're just seeing blunders left and right. It's time for him to hang it up. This should be his last year. Steelers really need to rebuild at quarterback. Hopefully they lose enough games that they can find somebody in the draft, or maybe they can get lucky in free agency. Probably not. Quarterbacks don't grow on trees like that. But the decline is here, and it's a drop-off. It is a drop-off. Sorry, Steeler fans. You got to live with this for this year. Hopefully things turn around. Hopefully he's just in a down streak. Things come back to him, and he reels off some wins for you guys. But as of right now, it's not looking good for a Big Ben. But I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Every subscription matters. It fuels me to keep putting out this content, going over the film, going over the highlights, doing the commentary, helping you with your fantasy teams, and everything else. Again, I want to thank you, and I'll catch you next time.